Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to watch my video. As you can see on the thumbnail, this is about an LG washer repair that's causing an error code. At the making of this video, I just repaired this video maybe a week ago, and when the customer called me, they told me that the washer stopped in mid-cycle and it had water in the tub. It would not drain, spin, or agitate. This is one of those error codes that happen quite often with the LG washer. And if you've been watching or following me for any length of time, you know I like to keep things simple. I like to show you repairs where you don't have to read a schematic if you don't want to. Also, I want to apologize that I had to use my cell phone for this video because my regular camera was not working. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe for upcoming videos. So let's get started. Here is the actual washer that I had to repair that was at the customer's house. So what was the error code? The error code was an FE. There are two parts on an LG washer that will cause an FE error code. One of them is the circuit board. The other one is the water inlet valve. So which part needs to be replaced? The water inlet valve that you see me pointing to here. And what I'm about to do is just show you briefly how to turn on this washer. For those of you that do not know, you just push the power button and you turn the selector dial to whatever wash cycle you want to choose. And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the water off and we're going to unplug the washer, and we're about to install the new water inlet valve. So again, unplug the washer. Then, as with all appliances, so you always want to practice safety. Here's the faucets. The right is the hot water, the drain, and also the left is the cold water. Now what I'm showing you here is how I determine which part to replace, because there is water in the tub. That's one of the tests I'm going to show you here shortly. Will confirm which part needs to be replaced. Also, these are my tools of choice: clamp pliers and also the adjustable pliers. I like what I call the hog nose pliers that you just seen, and I'll show you where to get those. This red arrow is the two screws that's holding the panel to where you're going to remove those two Phillips head screws and pull the panel forward. Once you pull it forward, here is the 4-port inlet valve. Now I want you guys to notice something. I have numbered these to make it simple. It's hard to put these harnesses or connections to the wrong port, but I teach it simple the same way I teach my students. Now here are the clamp pliers on the hoses. You're also going to notice on this particular washer, it's almost impossible to connect the wrong hose to the wrong port. But on front load washers, it is not. So I'm going to show you another technique. See that mark I placed on that left hose or inlet valve hose? I do that with all appliances. Now that we've removed the connections from the inlet valve ports and the inlet valve hoses, there are 4 screws connected to this 4-port inlet valve. They're all Phillips head screws. So of course, all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, or like myself, I prefer a drill, a magnetic Phillips head drill bit connected to my Bosch drill. We remove those, and all you have to do is lift up on this port and pull back, and it slides out like that. Now notice the gaskets that are attached to 3 of the ports. Make sure the new valve has the same thing. If it doesn't, it's going to leak. So all you have to do is level it, slide it forward until it's nice and snug. And also that the Phillips head screws line up where they go back in the washer, just like you see here. So your next step is to install the screws, so that keeps the inlet valve secure without you breaking or causing any damage. And then you put on the inlet valve hoses before you put on the connections. Otherwise they get in the way. And then lastly, you connect all of the inlet valve port connections. And if you've already numbered them, it's pretty simple. After connecting the inlet valve, the ports, the inlet valve hoses and connections, I like to put on my supply hoses first. Now, the reason I like to do that before I pull the panel forward is just in case it starts to leak, I will see it. Last but not least, always check your work. You just choose a short cycle and make sure that error code does not reappear. As you can see, there's water in the tub as we're testing the washer. I like to double check my work, so I'll take a second look at the supply hoses, make sure no water is dripping, and also I will sometimes run my hand under those supply hoses. So how did I determine which part was malfunctioning, the circuit board or the inlet valve? Well, that's simple, as with most washers. All you need to do is choose a cycle and let the washer start filling. Unplug the washer. If it stops filling, it's the circuit board. If it continues to fill, even though the washer is unplugged, it's the inlet valve. And guys, this is also a shortcut on testing the inlet valve. So this was a simple repair, as with most appliances that give you an error code. All you need to know is what the error code means and what to check. Now again, guys, I want to remind you, when testing an inlet valve, it can test good for ohms of resistance, but fail mechanically. So I just showed you a shortcut on this washer that works with most washers. If you have any questions, let me know. If I can help you in any other way, as always, be blessed and be encouraged.